TJ, there's been portal news on the coaching staff of the football side. This is where Kenny needs to cue in. I will remember you. After 3 entire, I think he made it through the third one.
Yeah,
I don't know. He might have left with a quarter left in the third practice.
He left when the media had to walk out.
Our very own Lou Esposito is gone already. We hardly knew ye.
What are you going to do?
I'm just proud of him because, his dream was to coach at Memphis, and he got his chance.
He had it as a goal. He didn't say coach at Memphis for an entire season.
Or for an entire spring camp.
I mean, it's really, really unfortunate.
You know what's crazy about this whole thing? Is he just moved his family to Memphis last week.
It's like,
well, I mean, first of all, when you're getting 6 times the pay just to go to Michigan, I think you do it. And your family, you just got to tell them to sack up.
I mean, yeah, nobody's going to sit here and blame him. It sucks.
We say that. And maybe it's different because he said he wasn't leaving and then he did leaving. But, like, Cal took that Kentucky job. And, like, looking back on it now, I don't know why anyone was mad. Like, that is, like, the tip-top job of college basketball.
I don't think anybody blamed him for leaving. I think it was
there was still a lot of people
of
ridiculously mad at him for what reason? Because he left.
Because he took the whole recruiting class with him.
Well, that kind of happens.
I know. They were coming to play for him, not necessarily for Memphis.
And we talk about money. Let's not forget, Memphis was willing to not double, but they were willing to overpay what Kentucky was paying him.
It's not the same, though. It's not the same.
It's not. I mean, again, I'm not blaming Lou. I'm just saying straight up. We thought that was a great hire. He was coming in. He was a co-defensive coordinator. He'd been a defensive coordinator before the FBS level. You got Jordan, who's in his first year at this level. Obviously, he'd been the D coordinator at UT Martin, but felt like that was a guy that was going to be able to help him out, kind of go through his first season at the FBS level as a defensive coordinator. So I feel like it just sucks. Obviously, maybe that pain is mellowed out a little bit if we make another good hire. But at this point, like, I don't know, who you get. Are we just going to end up taking somebody from a lower level school that's...
Well, it's interesting, though, because it wasn't Lou Esposito, the D-line coach. It was Lou Esposito, the D-line, and co-defensive coordinator. So you got... It seems like they didn't feel...
Potentially 2 spots to...
And I don't know if it's a situation where maybe they didn't feel comfortable giving the reins to Jordan just outright, right? Because it's been a while since he's called any type of defensive plays to our knowledge outside of the bowl. And maybe that's why they were trying to work in Esposito as the co-DC as well. Are they going to go out and just get a new DC and be like, okay, Jordan, it actually is just going to be you now making these calls. So who they work in, it's going to be interesting, right? If they want to just bring in anybody,
bring in a DL coach and somebody.
Yeah,
go Clark.
Go grab the DC or the D-line coach from Jacksonville State. They just had 11.5 sacks a game or something. No, not really, but some wild number at sacks last year.
11.5 sacks a game.
Yeah, it was very
shit.
good. I just made up a number, man.
I mean, that would be incredible.
It would be pretty good, right? 11th in the country is how I should have worded that.
There you go.
But, are you just trying to find a guy? Or do you need a guy who is also going to play multiple roles?
Yeah.
Which is a little harder between D-line and co-DC.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do and how quickly they fill that role. Do they wait until, I don't know.
Ooh,
I think you're trying to get somebody in here before the end of May, right? Like,
yeah, sooner rather than later, I imagine, because you do have the college football portal.
It opens right after spring.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what day that is exactly because I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah, everybody's on a different spring schedule, but I think, is it May 1st? Does it open on the 1st?
Don't let me lie to you because that's not the date that came to my mind at first. Opens April 15th.
Wow, really?
So, yeah.
So technically before our spring practice is even done.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Now that I think about it.
That's like the Saturday before. No, the Monday before.
Yeah.
Right?
So there's just a lot of moving parts there because at that point you have a general idea of where you fall in the pecking order.
Yeah.
And it's kind of those situations of like, okay, not my place here. I need to go find something elsewhere.
Yeah.
And we've kind of already seen it, right, with Kinley. I think that was kind of the situation there as he realized that he was not.
is he entering the portal or is he just like
He's in the portal.
duh? He is in the portal.
Yeah, he's a grad transfer, so he plays by his own rules. But I think he came here with probably the intention of getting a few more snaps than what he's been getting at practice, running with the ones, things like that. Because I think Pope recruited him. Now that Pope's not here, it's kind of like where do you fall in this line?
Then he had Lou, and now Lou's not here.
Yeah, so a lot of moving parts there. I don't know. It's an interesting time, especially with the portal, to your point, opening before spring ends.
Yeah.
But,
We'll see.